3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Cousin Talk.
For the first time in 2024.
Wow.
Now that it's a new year, most people start off years or end the previous year with recapping.
Yes.
So this time we're going to just recap 2023 with you guys because it was a crazy year.
Yeah, and it went, I don't know, there were times when it went fast, there were times when it went slow. It
felt like it went extremely fast.
So
but for me,
what are we talking about today?
We're going to do 2023, a year in music.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like music is something everybody can relate to, obviously. But even for us personally, because I think that generally the three of us, I feel like, I don't know, I would say reputable opinions in music.
Yes, I agree.
I would say. Like, I was going to say music head, but I just feel like that's a little OC. Just like, we're not like OCD.
No.
Because, you know, some people like an NBA head, they
can rattle off so much
and
info.
then they want to like debate.
Yeah.
I don't debate.
No, I'm not debating.
I know. I've seen it at family gatherings. I've seen the NBA heads. I don't debate. Like, if I say how I feel about something, I feel that way.
Why are you lying?
Let
somebody say something about Beyonce.
But here's the thing. I will defend my opinion, but I'm at a place now where I don't care to hear your opinion. That's stupid. So when people tell me stuff like Beyonce is not all of that, at that point I shut down the conversation.
I don't understand.
Do you entertain that?
I do.
Oh.
I find myself just being like, what do you mean? Like, you have to explain yourself. And I don't get angry, but I do want you to explain, what do you mean? Like, what is it that you think this woman is?
But they're going to continue to say crazy stuff to you.
That's true. It's like they're baiting you. I feel like...
But if it's a valid point, maybe...
Yeah, and that's one thing I've come to understand. When it comes to your favorite, you do look at it from like a different color lens than somebody that's not their favorite. However, if somebody were to tell me Beyonce is trash because, or I just hate her because she does this, this, and this, I could be, I guess I have seen her do it. It just doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've accepted your opinion.
No, I can't.
Because it's understandable if that's how you feel.
I feel like people who sometimes are very judgmental like that, because for one thing, if I've told you I like somebody or a team, don't come at me with the negative, because I feel like, why?
Because debaters debate. People like to debate.
You can state your opinion as far as like, you know what, I just didn't think that last album was as good, but I still feel like for you to like try to trash talk, that's another level. And now I gotta come.
I don't entertain it, but that's why I said I'm not a debater.
It depends on what it is. In sports, if they're rivals, you automatically are gonna debate it.
Yeah.
Music is kind of like, why do you hate this person?
It's tough in music too, because like I said, music is something everybody relates to, but the way you relate to it and the way I relate to it is different.
Yes.
So you have to always, for me personally, always validate someone's opinion in music.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same token, somebody could say, well, what makes y'all reputable opinions like to talk music? I think we are, but also I know for me, if I had to defend that, I purposely listen to every single
I try to listen
thing that drops.
To a lot of genres. I think being at the time period when I grew up, because there was so much still being played on the radio, there was much more of a variety, that it allowed me to hear a lot of stuff, even coming from like what my parents grew up with, what my grandparents grew up with, and then whatever was on the radio that at the time, it just like, it allowed me to have a different kind of ear that I respect now.
Diversity. Yeah. But when you are around, three different generations all of your life, you're bound to hear, generations worth of music.
Yes.
If you're stuck only, I think we talked about this on our episode with Caleb and Chanel, because we did talk music for a little bit with them.
Okay.
But if you are only used to one thing, you and your friends only listen to music together, y'all only know that box of music. But if you never ventured out, can you really say you're a music connoisseur, if you will? I
don't know. Sometimes people try to lean on the fact that particular artist, if they lean toward a certain different thing, then they feel like, I can connect to that. I can claim that because that particular artist now has gone over into pop or gone over into a little bit of country. But
that
I'm just
count.
saying.
Like in 2023, a lot has come out.
A lot has come out.
And because we did kind of start with Beyonce just because She had a year.
She had a year. I mean, technically, Renaissance came out 2022.
I feel like it came out this year still. That's how good it was.
That's how good it was. I mean, and because she had so much, she still was touring. She came out with the movie in theaters.
Well, I saw her in concert this year. So the album dropped
2022, and you saw her
tour was this year,
and
it still hit, like it did when it first dropped. And so I was just like, this is good music.
It almost was like it got revitalized. Like it got like
it gave it
rebirthed. It was like
oh
yeah, okay. Like even if I took like a week or two off,
we got interrupted, y'all. And how crazy that we got interrupted because Beyonce had just dropped on Instagram.
Yeah, we just happened to check during our little break, and it was like, this is so perfect. We were just talking her up. Back to what I was saying. I just feel like the tour definitely revitalized the album again. So I was happy because I was just like, yes, this gives me energy. It pumps me up.
I think I feel like even just the artistry of knowing that she doesn't really see a ceiling to what she can do. If it is a ceiling to her artistry, she's going to break it. When she did the country thing. Cool.
Yeah.
Then after the movie, they dropped the credits, and so remember when she did the Coachella?
Yeah.
At the credits, we got the sample of the Frankie Beverly song. Then she did the My House. That's not a sample, but she's rapping, and I just was like, she cold.
Yeah. And I feel like there's gonna be another one though.
Another what?
Like a Renaissance 2.
Oh yeah, they said another act coming. But Trina said, they interviewed Trina. Who do you think the best female rapper is? She did give a safe answer, but she said, personally, it's Beyonce when she decides to rap. It's a safe answer, because if she would have named a female, it would have been crazy. And if she would have said myself, it would have been cocky.
I agree.
But
what does that say for female rappers?
But well, no,
it's just like, right now, sometimes, like, although we've seen, like, especially 2023, we saw a wave of more younger female rappers supporting one another.
Yeah.
Because I think they were trying to learn from the past.
Probably.
But at the same time, I feel like it's still, the waters are still a little murky. We ain't.
Do you not
think
Beyonce, and I'm not saying she didn't get help, she doesn't get help from Jay-Z. I mean, obviously she's married to a rap goat. But when Beyonce raps, someone said this to me the other day, they were like, the way she raps and delivers it is almost as if, like, I don't rap often, so when I do, it gotta be on point. And you would have thought she was cooking it for like a year.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're right, because I think Beyonce is a great rapper.
I think that everything she does is not just gonna be, here you go. Delivery is on point. If your delivery is on point, it's almost like
somewhere.
That's fine. I mean, she just does so many great things, which is why, like, for me, watching somebody like Beyonce, I love to watch her when she performs. Because when she start bugging, meaning when she start dancing, like when she goes hard, like she'll be doing okay, I know the dance steps, and a lot of artists do, but when she goes in, when it's Sasha Fierce, she goes in. It's not just I feel the same way about Chris
If you're
Brown.
a true Beyonce head, when you see her stick out her tongue,
you already know.
She ate that
You already know, because when she did that in Already, I lost my mind.
She did it in Already.
But I say the same thing.
She did it on the tour. Yeah.
I say the same thing about Chris Brown. He has moments where he bugs.
He know
and it's
he hits
like,
it. He know he hits it.
That boy.
So honestly, Beyonce is your favorite artist. She's their favorite artist. So you got to get it.
You got to get it.
But we kind of split it up a little bit for y'all. We have to get that out the way.
Cool. You a fool for this one.